welcome to today's edition of the SCHOTT Pharmaversity podcast. My name is Neus and I'm going to be your host. The topic today is simplifying large volume subcutaneous drug administrations. TOPPAC COC polymer syringes with KORU near body devices. To learn more about how SCHOTT's Pharma TOPPAC simplifies these large volume subcutaneous injections when combined with KORU near body devices, I have with me our expert, Michael Weber. Michael is head of business development at SCHOTT Pharma, and his work involves strong collaboration with leading biotechs and as well big pharmas to bring the biologics into ready-to-use COC pre-filled syringes. Hi, Michael. Nice to have you here today.
Thanks for the introduction. Nice to be here.
Great. So let's start, Michael. There's a clear market trend towards large volume subcutaneous drug formulations and a desire to simplify the administration of such drugs. And we've read in June this year that SCHOTT Pharma and KORU publicly announced their partnership to exactly cater that need. Is the partnership the result of a new products, let's say private packaging and/or devices that were recently launched?
Excellent question, Neos. No, it's not. With this partnership, we are combining fully commercialized and well-established products. SCHOTT's leading COC polymer pre-fillable syringes and KORU's near-body devices. Their strong track record shows that the combination of both brings substantial value to pharma companies.
Okay, so when you say strong track records, you mean there are already pharma companies using not only those products separately, but as well in the combination?
Yes, that's correct. One example is CSL with Hizentra. Hizentra is the first and only immune globulin available in a PFS, but it was first launched in vials back in 2010. And from 2018 to 2033, CSL then launched PFS versions of it, the 5 ml, 10 ml, 20 and 50 ml. And these presentations are using the combined system of SCHOTT TOPPAC COC pre-fillable syringes and KORU's near-body devices. Ever since then, the Hizentra sales have been outperforming the market. That's public information, and you can see it in CSL's annual report. Only this year, CSL even announced that they will discontinue the Hizentra's presentation in vials in the US market. There, they will focus on PFS only, and that speaks for itself.
Absolutely. So very interesting, Michelle. You've mentioned the term large volume, which, I had already other talks with colleagues, and it's a term that it's rather broad and not really or clearly defined. What volume range are you exactly tackling with this SCHOTT and KORU cooperation when you speak about large volume?
That's true indeed. So we focus on 5 or 10 ml and then all the way up to 50 ml. And that's also exactly where SCHOTT TOPPAC and KORU deliver most value.
Okay, and why is that, Michelle?
That volume range is not fully covered yet, and there are challenges on both sides. So the availability of high quality, large volumes, pre-fillable syringes, and also on the device side. As primary packaging, you, for example, find PP syringes, but they are low quality and cannot store drugs. You have, for example, glass syringes and cartridges, but only at a limited size available. And SCHOTT offers, for example, a 5.5 ml stake needle or a 10 ml cartridge. Higher filling volumes are difficult to find. And if you go with vials, larger volume, up to 50 or more milliliters are available. However, in case of drugs packed in vials, remind that you need always an additional preparation step that you want to avoid. Our solution to that is our SCHOTT TOPPAC Infuse. It is made of inert COC polymer and provides great drug stability. You have an inert surface for reduced protein absorption, an extremely clean extractables profile, cross-linked silicone with a minimum of free silicone and no ions or heavy metals. It's ideal for biologics, and it's all ready to use.
Okay, well understood. So this covers, let's say, the challenges on the primary packaging side. What can you tell us about the challenges on the device side?
Mhm. There we notice shortcomings of large volume on-body devices. There's insufficient coverage of larger volumes from 10 to 50 ml. There's high commercial risk. So in the past, we saw 4 approvals for on-body devices with greater than 3 milliliters, and 2 of them are already discontinued. You have the ownership of device burden, so Pharma is the license holder of the device. You have long and high risk in development, and also sustainability and additional COGS are important. No? They're really expensive, which can impair commercial success. And also some large volume drugs in that target range are even still administered with manual push. But also that comes with its own challenges, of course, right? So large volumes are physically difficult to administer. You have low accuracy and delivery rate. It's patient discomfort, high risk for self-administration, challenges with high viscosities, and also the healthcare professional is held to one patient and only. And that's exactly where KORU's near-body devices bring value. They can do volumes of up to 50 ml and higher. They are reliable, reusable, and very robust, and also much cheaper than on-body devices. That's important if you want to qualify for reimbursement plans, for example.
Yeah, there's so many aspects to be considered. If we talk about the value proposition of this combined system, first I would have one question. So SCHOTT and SCHOTT Pharma is famous for, let's say, glass technology and glass products. Now you talk about COC polymer pre-fillable syringes. Is it a niche product?
Now, it's good that you ask. It's important to note that SCHOTT is the largest manufacturer of COC polymer pre-fillable syringes globally. And our TOPPAC brand is very successful. We have more than 20 years experience with polymer pre-fillable syringes. That's as much as you can find out in the market. We have more than 80 drug approvals in over 90 countries, 4 blockbusters in our TOPPAC syringes. And we also invest further to further increase production capacity. Also, KORU provides a strong track record. And that is key to the value of our combined offering. Long experience, proven commercial success, and also the ability to easily scale.
Okay, understood. So we're not talking about a niche product, but a strong, solid base and track record. Thanks for that. Now coming back to this value of the combination. So what exactly the value proposition of the combined system, SCHOTT TOPPAC COC, polymer, syringes, and KORU's near-body devices?
I'd like to point out 4 major USPs. Number 1, reduce risk in development and routine drug administration. Number 2 is improved user experience with HCPs and also for self-administration. 3 is faster time to market and less burden to implement. And last but not least, also the contribution to sustainability.
Mm-hmm. Could you elaborate a little bit in each of them?
Yes, of course. Let's dive into each of those real quick. But I'd like to first emphasize that we also offer joint consulting to our customers. Both SCHOTT and KORU together support your projects from an early stage on. That's been proven very successful to meet milestones and budgets in development projects and to achieve the desired outcome, of course.
I guess that it's clear that the joint consulting can make a real difference. And in addition to the combined system of SCHOTT TOPPAC's PFS and KORU's near-body devices, you mentioned that this system reduces risk development and routine drug administration.
Correct. The beauty of this system is that it's a modular combination of 2 commercially well-established products, and both have a strong track record and are easy to scale. The commercialization pathway is well established and the system is pre-tested with proven compatibility. All that reduces risk in development substantially. For risk reduction in routine drug administration, the well-known advantages of PFS over a vial matter. And publications show how a PFS almost eliminates the risk of contamination and of critical errors, for example.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You mentioned too, while mentioning the four USPs, that the combined system, TOPPAC and KORU's near-body device, improved the user experience. What exactly do you mean with that?
Well, both SCHOTT and KORU surveyed HCPs, and the survey results are very clear. There is a clear preference, for example, for PFS over conventional containers, and also a clear preference of KORU's near-body devices over manual push. And the data we are very happy to share if needed.
Perfect. And again, the well-known advantages of a PFS compared to a transfer vial. So these preparation steps, there are less steps and less time needed.
Correct.
You mentioned the faster time to markets and less burden to implement. Could you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, that's the third value contribution. And this is particularly true compared to on-body devices. With KORU's near-body devices, the development time reduces to maximum 4 to 6 months only. And that's much, much shorter than what you would need to launch with an on-body device. You can also leverage established components and processes, for example, established fill and finish operations. You're using existing off-the-shelf components and also a modular system with no extra time for device development. And the cherry on the pie, KORU will perform the device submission. And that's another step to reduce the burden to implement. So we really make it easy for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And last but not least, sustainability. No, we see sustainability becoming more and more important.
Yes, that's right. And we have clear data to show how the system supports sustainability goals. We understand the CO2 footprint, and we can also show how we reduce drug waste and medical waste. Maybe 2 takeaway facts. The forming of TOPPAC syringes is already now fully electrified at 100% green electricity. And the KORU near-body devices are fully reusable with unlimited warranty. And you need only 1 pump for a broad volume range.
Okay, this sounds to me really as a simplifying aspect for the large volume subcutaneous drug administration, right?
Exactly. And this is, by the way, also how CSL is promoting Hizentra, which is using our system, offering patients flexibility and convenience, decreasing treatment burden, and also simplifying infusions. And that's overall a great success.
It sounds really like a great success indeed. Michelle, thank you very much for sharing with us these insights and how you contribute to enable patients a more comfortable life.
And thanks to you for having me. Thank you so much.
I thank to the audience and hope to host you here soon again. All the best. Bye-bye.